Oops. So I've had a load of quests sitting in my quest log for ages, so I decided to just have a look through and figure out what they were. Turns out one of them is part of the Balance of Power quest line.
Uh-huh.
To get the hidden, or to get one of the artifact appearances.
Uh-huh.
So the stage after the one I've got here requires collecting a load of stuff from normal Nighthold.
That's
Which
a bummer.
I was never ever planning on going back into, so that artifact appearance is never getting got. Whoops. Should probably have done that months ago.
Ages ago.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do then? Do you want to continue with that game that you're currently in?
I think Oscar's there, Cape, isn't it? That was is Gav turning up, do we know?
No idea.
See who turns up at 7:50. Okay.
I'm not. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure it's. Not sure if we're carrying on that one or not.
Well, the last Stellaris game.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, are you planning on joining?
I don't know. No, not really. No.
Well, that's pretty much what everyone said, apart from Beta Mossel, Core and me. Rav's not coming, Syke's not coming, you're not coming. We don't know where Gav is, so...
Probably drunk out in the ditch somewhere now.
Wait.
Hey. I mean, if we get enough people on, then yeah, I'm happy to join in. But you can play a different game if you want, or you guys can just play your own different Stellaris game, maybe.
I'm up for anything.
Way!
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Yes, that's my penis. Well, my penis usually is up there. Hey there, cool.
Seriously though, guys, Stellaris, come on.
Okay, but I don't mind.
That's a great argument, Fatum, gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Seriously.
I think it'll be more fun with more people on that.
Aren't we enough?
You are, obviously. I mean, you alone. Okay.
Yeah.
I always have fun with my, you know. What's wrong with this? Are you imagining me with my, with, you know?
Trying not to imagine anything right now.
Too late! It's in your head.
So, new game or the last game?
I don't know. What do people want to do? That's the thing.
No, if you guys want to play Stellaris, then play Stellaris.
Do you guys want to try a new game in the teeny tiniest little galaxy and then see how long it takes before we grow bored and attack each other?
Teeny tiny galaxy! Bring it!
How small was the galaxy we used? The other game.
That one was large, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a large one. Yeah, they were using this one. The tiny one is literally tiny.
Yeah, it's 150
Maybe
stars.
a medium.
No, tiny. I think that's a great idea, Fatum.
Right, so tiny galaxies. So we're not getting any reply from anybody else, so fuck it.
That's the spirit.
What, the pocket part or?
Do we have AI empires?
Yeah, about 12 maybe?
It's 150 stars.
150 then.
100. Oh, for
Oh
fuck's
my
sake.
god.
Oh, the AI Empires can only drop 5. It's defaulted to 3.
Well, so they only expect 5 people to be on this map, or 6, including yourself, a maximum. If you had
Well,
one
the AI
person
Empires would defaults to 3 with
so they
one human player.
expect 4 people to be there. So there's gonna be 4 of us. Maybe have 2 AI. I need to figure out which race I'm gonna go because.
Have any of you ever played a teeny tiny galaxy before? It's loads of fun.
I'm not sure I have.
Hey, man.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
Someone's sleeping. Go take a nap.
Oh yeah, well, I won't be able to sleep later on.
Stay call record.
Doesn't say a lot, does he?
Yeah.
You suck, Cog.
right, while we wait for Bex to get in, I'm just gonna run for a drink.
But you gotta drink now. Have a
Of
problem.
lemonade.
Do you have lemonade in your house?
Yeah, to go with the Southern Comfort usually,
Ah, there you go. There it is.
but not today.
Oh yeah, sure.
Good time.
Stop fucking having beers again.
Gonna make myself a kebab pizza. With stuffed crust. Guess nothing like kebab pizza.
Well, I wasn't listening.
I'm making kebab pizza.
You keep making pizza these days, man.
The one yesterday I ordered. Now I want to make myself a homemade one.
Going around.
I just want pizza.
Righto, are we getting ready?
I'll just be listening. Really feel like playing at the moment.
See what Mouse says is scream is fun.
I don't even try.
listening.
You're the one who does it, you know.
You're the one that says it creepily.
What, the creepy stuff or the listening stuff?
Well, a bit of both. A little from column A, a little from column B.
We're gonna
And a bit
bother
of
with the
X,
color
Y,
stuff.
Z.
We gotta bother with the what one? What?
Color of our empires.
Yeah, I can do. What color are you, main?
Go pink, Tatum.
What the blue
Yeah,
blazes
do it.
is that, Cor?
Go
It's,
pink. Everyone go pink. Guess what?
larva of some sort. It's an insect.
What type of build are you going? If you...
I'm not even sure I want to tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to be gold. That's my colour today.
Do you know what? I might actually go pink.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm currently turquoise.
What is your favorite color there, Joe?
Decisions. It's
Which type of goldish color was it you had there? Also?
Core wants to be the same one.
the gold one.
Which is out of the three orange things, which one is it? The one
The
that is
gold
whitest, is it?
I'll just change. If you want to be yellow, I'll change it because I assumed you'd be blue, so I just changed away from blue.
Yeah, no, in this one, my name has the word gold in it.
Well, I'll just change to blue then. So.
Cheers. Right, well that's that done. Sorted. Cool. Ready up and we'll get going.
Yes.
And that is on and ready, right?
Excellent.
And 3, 2, 1.
Oh
I'm not doing that again.
no!
Teeny tiny.
Yeah, it is tiny, isn't it?
Core, it
I
won't let
haven't
me
looked.
record.
Alt F9.
Yeah, it just says that I need to do desktop settings.
Yeah, well, screw recording then.
Oh my god, this is so much smaller than I was expecting.
Mm.
Giggity.
Oh.
Shall I just set us rolling?
Oh yeah, please
It's
do.
really laggy for me. I don't know why.
Have you got
Downloading in the back.
Farm Simulator open in the background?
I had City Skylines. I'm closing it now. They played last time absolutely fine, but my city wasn't as big.
It might be a case of, that City Skylines eating up all the RAM for you. So it seems to be working now, yeah?
Keep again to make
Cute.
everyone focus.
Here we go then. And we're on fast.
Everyone kills homeless.
Stop with that. What's wrong with Dark?
What?
Dark's always telling everyone to kill me.
Well, to be fair, so am I. So there's a lot of people. I think it's just you.
Yeah. Just thinking, how long is it going to be before one of us meets another one? Oh, about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Probably.
Come on, there's gotta be something next in here.
Yeah, I'm not getting much.
2 minerals. That's a start.
Derelict ship.
Don't say you get a cruiser straight off the bat.
I think it's the second thing my science ship found was.
My gosh.
But you need a level 2 science ship for it, so I'm gonna have to wait a while.
Hey man, you don't always get cruises from it, so hopefully it won't be.
That would be just excellent.
That will be OP as hell, considering what we're doing.
Yes. Bring it. Come on.
Oh yeah, there's no fallen empires either.
Come on.
Okay. You've met someone. Is it one of us?
No, it's one of those random station,
Oh right, you found some traders maybe.
maybe.
Oh finally, 2 minerals. Yes, get building.
We're gonna have like 7 leviathans here.
An encountered natural alien. fleet's dead already.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, flew into some aliens. The other one.
Okay, hell.
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh well. There's like 3 ships. So, never mind. Just scouting out the area.
Yeah, I actually separate one off and just send one.
I was doing that right here.
Yeah. I also make sure it's on evasive. So if it runs into aliens, it runs the fuck away as quick as possible. Like a science ship. I've got it down to a T.
Alright, done then.
I bet we're going to find out that four of us, or 3 of us, are in like a tiny triangle, and the other person's on the other side of the galaxy. All from there, low.
Oh yeah. Discovered a planet and it's wiped all the tiles clear.
Oh, what?
And it's my next colonizer.
So it means that you had 4 minerals in it. That's
Same for me.
I might have none, so
Apart from the derelict shit.
I'm not gonna complain.
I had 2 credits. Oh,
You're
4
already-
credits. I think. But I can't trade credits for minerals, so
I had 2 minerals.
Which smells what have I found?
No?
Oh, I just got some society research. That was all. Good.
Yeah, new for now.
I just found some.
Hello, homeless.
Hi.
Kill him!
You're
Kill
very
him!
close then.
This meeting is surely a blessing.
Die, scum. No. I didn't see what it said, I just clicked it.
Live cam, don't believe it.
Fatum.
What?
I've just looked at your race.
Yeah.
Got an interesting setup going on.
Well, yes, of course.
Well, yes, of course.
Sounds as if you suspected something else.
Ah, well, it's fine.
So this gonna take me like 100 fucking years to get going in this position. Ugh. What is this?
Oh no. Just found someone else's shit.
Oh. Hello.
Is that your ship down in
Golden
Assis?
Light. That's gotta be cause.
Oh, here we go.
I'm researching.
Yeah, I'm in Golden Light. Oh no.
Hello.
I'm not near it. I've sent my ship like 10 systems, or like 20 systems away now. Just scouting the entire universe looking for colonizable planets. Not that there's gonna be many.
You're gonna be on the other side of the map, huh?
I'm on the very west side. The most western system.
God.
So I gotta find a star named Star. They'll be homeless.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're not. And you're a hive mind too, homeless.
No, don't be silly.
Good.
What's the deal with Hive Mind then?
The noobs.
Have fun.
That's an ultimate, yeah.
Fan of
I
AI.
cannot guess.
A militarist, spiritualist, xenophobe.
Nice.
types of planets are you, Holmes? What's that?
Hive minds are all planets.
They are with this build.
Habitability plus.
All you need is plus 10% habitability and you can inhabit pretty much every world apart from 2, I guess. Because you don't have happiness, so a 40% world is just as good. Copper gold. Oh, for God's sake, I've uncovered like half. Is that you over there then? United Federation? Yeah, it's planets, yeah.
Bernard Star.
Bernard Star. It's because it's our galaxy, based on our galaxy, it's about Alpha Centauri and Sirius and stuff.
It was some sort of internal joke against where you can.
I still don't understand how they're joking to be, but whatever.
Me
That was
neither, but it's
amazing when I
funny.
found that sign. I think my life was complete when I found that sign.
Wave goodbye to our first second plucky colonists venturing out into space. Holmes is going to be a problem in this thing. You can colonize everything.
Yeah, I've just got to find the fucking money to colonize everything first.
Oh yeah, you don't have any money ideas, will you?
Resources are really crap, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wishing for pirates just so that I can get the cash.
Yeah. I don't get pirates.
You actually get cash for killing pirates though.
Yeah,
Just like
once you kill the
do
station.
Oh, right. See, when I tried doing that in my own game, it was so fucking... You destroy it, and then more pirates spawn out of it. It's really nice.
Blue
Yeah.
laser. Ooh, 3 blue lasers. Oh, I can smell food. Someone's cooking something amazing. It's not us.
So we
Interesting call.
What is?
Tier outposts. See that very.
So, you know,
Yeah, if something's worth taking, it's definitely. But there's lots of minerals.
That bastard.
You're a rival owner.
Oh, really? Bastards. I didn't even noticed. Fuck right off then.
What will you do?
Do that.
That is awesome. Did not expect that actually.
What's happening?
He's surprisingly nice.
It's surprising.
See if homosexual things with my favorite.
Speaking of outposts, Homeless.
What?
Tiny pink spot.
I don't know what you're talking about. Koi. Twazak.
Sorry, what? Oh, yeah, I see what you've done up there as well. Yeah. You see, I have also to my life. And I know how he is when it comes to expansion, so I don't want to compete with you as well. Oh
Me?
my god. That's another thing right there. Shit.
Did you not know he was there?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh God! No, why have you plonked yourself in the middle of us?
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. You know.
That was an interesting choice of color.
I didn't even know he was there, but now I know. Oh well, I'll just squeeze right in here. If you excuse me there. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
What is going on?
Core slipped himself between me and someone else.
Blocked me. Right, if you want to close borders, fine, I can do that too, bitch. Well, you find something new every day, I suppose.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was there. That's
Hell.
no excuse.
Well, to be fair to Thomas, we're in a tiny galaxy, so he's gonna settle next to you. And you're already next to each other anyway.
Yeah, he's just wedged himself in a really awkward position.
I've literally wedged myself, and it's true, it's a very awkward position, but here I am. I'm stuck here. What is this thing like then? Arid? Tundra, maybe. Not arid.
I found a computer.
Oh, good.
I hate it when you sit there and wait for ages for that one thing you want to build, and you go like, yeah, I'll have it next turn. And then you realize that, no, you're a little off.
0.2 or
Yeah, something like that, exactly. It's awful. You just sit, fucking hell. Yeah. There's a solar system called Belgium.
Really?
Strange, but fair enough.
Oh, pirates.
the people next to you are sending me money.
They want to be your friend.
I'm fine with that. They're gonna give me shit. Give me free shit.
Oh, yeah, I found another AI. I think that was the one you were talking about, Peyton.
Where?
Near you. Very, very near you.
Yeah, it's the one.
Ah, shit, really? It's too crowded with both of you crowding in that one area. Fuck off.
Oh, fuck off. Come on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but
Watching the slowest race in history.
it's quite upsetting.
Oh, no.
Come on, I've totally won that.
Well, that remains to be seen. I think you have, yeah. Boop, out he goes.
He's very unhappy.
Yeah, no, he is.
Eek.
At least we're making things interesting, aren't we?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
You are going down. R. Oh darn, it can shoot back.
I take it we're not talking about a comet.
Oh darn, I did not upgrade my ships. Whoops.
Well, that's what I get for reading tooltips, so I will.
What did you do?
Now a Suge load click things.
Oh.
And just as I was about to adopt a new thing.
Oh yes, I know exactly what you did.
Yep.
Yeah,
You just want to kick yourself in the ass.
I actually saw it happening and clicked just a second before it needed to be.
Oh, at least you clicked that, so that's good. I didn't.
Ha.
So we're naming that the corridor then, are we?
I really want to see this space you're talking about.
You don't want to. Plus, you stole 2 things from me, you little shit.
Oh yeah. Thanks for that.
No shame. That's an expensive planet to colonize, but I don't give a shit.
Well, I'll take those 500 minerals, thank you.
Ooh, 0.3 influence. You're my rival. You're my rival. You're my rival. I wasn't aware of this. All the influence points.
You have made me your rival. Excellent.
Oh, the one's right next to me.
Oh, you little bitch. Got into a defensive pack.
So, how many AIs
Hi
were there? Just the
everyone.
two?
Welcome to the visual
Yep.
guide for the Weeping
Oh,
City
Phaeton,
of Mach
you are
Part
so
1. This is
fucking
the new
lucky.
24-man raid.
Are you all the way on the
Patch
side, Phaeton?
3.3 Revenge of
She's
the
got
Horde. To
so
keep this guide
much
easily
space!
digestible, I've broken it up into
No,
two
I
parts.
don't.
This guide will cover the first two boss encounters in the
Do you
Weeping
want
City. If you're
to
looking for the
squeeze
last
in over
two,
here with the
click
three of
here.
us instead?
My name is Mistech and I'll be
Well,
your
I
raid
don't
guide.
know how
The first
squeezed
boss
up you
is
are,
a
man.
Oh,
Revenge
I'm
Mach.
pretty
Dark
squeezed
Spike
up.
is a tank buster that hits for a fair amount of damage, so tanks and healers be ready. Silken Spray is a large tail swipe that should be avoided as necessary. Throughout the encounter, players will be marked with these orange targets and eventually drop down puddles of sticky web. Standing in these puddles does mild damage over time and roots you in place. It's recommended that players drop these puddles off near the outer edges of the arena. Arachne Eve will burrow into the ground and begin casting a growing AoE ring. Avoid this as necessary. Immediately after, you'll notice the pulsing proximity marker. Move away from this to avoid excess damage. Eve will drop back down in this area and you can resume your attacks. Players marked with these yellow AoE markers will bind themselves and anyone caught in their circles with these tethers. Unaffected players need to run through these tethers to free each player. Anytime you see this giant eye and she's casting Frond Afeared, players need to turn their characters away. Getting hit by this cast will apply hysteria on the player. Periodically, she will separate the arena into two platforms. Initially, all three groups will be pulled into the web above the arena, where they'll have to deal with orbs that slowly make their way to the boss. If these orbs reach the boss, she'll gain a damage up stack. The boss is continuously casting Implosion during this time, doing AoE damage. The more orbs she eats, the harder this AoE will hit. You'll notice the webbing has sticky yellow areas that cause damage over time to players. Avoid these as you run around popping the balls. In this phase, adds will spawn that should be picked up by the tanks and destroyed. When the spider ad dies, it will corrode through the webbing, allowing players to jump down. Have one group jump down while everyone else continues popping balls and killing ads up top. Under the web, there are 3 keyknots that must be destroyed before the groups are reunited. There are also more ads and AoEs to deal with. Destroy the keyknots as fast as possible and then kill the ads. Random players may also be targeted by these webs and will eventually be pulled back up. Once all 3 keyknots are destroyed, the web will break and the fight will continue. Shadow Burst is a raid stack mechanic. Collapse onto the affected player to share damage as necessary. Anytime the boss submerges and begins sucking in players to the center of the room, players should run and stand in the sticky web to avoid being being sucked into the center. Any player in or near the center will take insane damage when the boss returns and will probably die. As such, taking the orange markers to the outer edges of the arena and forcing the sticky puddles to drop on the edge will help players avoid excess damage. At this point, you've seen every mechanic she'll throw at you, so it's just a matter of handling everything as it comes. The next boss is Forgal. He will spawn zombie ads that must be destroyed as soon as possible. If they are still alive when the boss casts Necropurge, they will explode, doing high damage and possibly wiping the raid. When these ads spawn and die, you'll notice large green puddles around them. Standing in one of these puddles will place a stack of gradual zombification on you. Taking more stacks of this will turn you into a full zombie, causing you to attack your zombies for the duration of the debuff. Keep this mechanic in mind for now, but for the most part, it's a good idea to avoid stacking this debuff. The boss will throw out large column AoEs throughout the encounter. Avoid these as necessary. These purple laser beam AoEs need one person standing in each to minimize the damage of punishing Ray. As soon as these spawn, have players spread to each one. Standing in these will apply a small bleed debuff, but it's better than taking excessive damage from not standing in them. If you find yourself targeted by an AoE while standing in a purple laser, note that you do have time to avoid the line AoE before running back into the laser. Periodically, an entire group will be targeted by Brand of the Fallen, signified by these obvious triangles on each player's head. This attack will do more damage the further you are from other players with the same debuff. If you are too far from another player, you will also be turned into a frog for a short duration. Assign a spot to stack together during this time, preferably in the center of the room or in melee range of the boss. Evil Mist is a raid-wide AoE blast that needs to be healed through accordingly. This will also spawn poison mists around the room. After a short time, these poison mists will explode, stacking gradual zombification on anyone nearby. Dark Eruption will mark up 3 players with these orange markers. After some time, they'll drop down AoE puddles beneath them. To avoid stacking these all over the raid, affected players should run away until the puddles stop dropping on them. Eventually, Forgal will go invulnerable and cast Void Call, summoning 3 ads in the center of the room. Have each tank grab an ad and move them to the outer edges of the arena. I would recommend everyone destroying the succubus first before splitting off to kill the other 2. Each ad has large AoEs to be avoided. The succubus also casts Beguiling Mist, mind-controlling all players and killing them in subsequent AoE blasts. To avoid this, silence or destroy the succubus before this cast goes off. The Hagenti can also cast Immortal Ray, placing Doom on anyone that doesn't turn around. Doom can be dispelled if this happens. Once all the ads are destroyed, Forgal will return and the fight will resume. From this point on, all players should be on the lookout for Megadeth. This is a slow cast that will kill everyone. To avoid this, players will use the green puddles or orbs to become zombified. 1 stack of zombification will allow you to survive Megadeath with a bit of damage taken. Being fully zombied negates all damage of Megadeath, but you are then a zombie attacking everyone. Ideally, players should take 1 stack to survive, and have healers heal through the rest of the damage. Healers need to also be on the lookout for Hell Wind. This cast will reduce everyone to extreme lows but not actually kill them. This is usually cast before a wombo combo of abilities, so healers need to expect to fully heal everyone back up after each Hellwind. At this point, the mechanics will repeat. Stand in lasers when they spawn around the room. Stand in green puddles or orbs to apply a zombification stack to yourself when you cast Megadeath. Top everyone off after Hellwind. Rinse and repeat until the boss is down. That's it for part 1 of the Weeping City of Mach guide. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. If you're looking for more, be sure to watch part 2. Till next time. Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of the Weeping City of Mach. This guide guide will cover the last 2 bosses in this raid instance. If you're looking for part 1, click here. These bosses seem to hit like mock trucks, and at a most you'll feel like giving up after the 18th wipe, but it's time to put away those tissue boxes. My name is Ms. Tech, and I'll be your raid guide. Let's take a quick look at this mini trash boss before the 3rd boss. When void fire spawns on either side, 2 groups should split off to destroy it before the sections are separated. Destroy the void fire and the next ad that spawns before returning to the boss. When the boss begins to cast flaring epigraph, the 3 small platforms will light up. Have 3 people stand in each one to create a shielded area on the middle platform. Stand in this shield area to avoid death. Repeat this until the mini boss is down. The 3rd boss is Ozma. Ozma is fought on a narrow circular platform. All players must take care not to fall off or they will die. Ozma begins in sphere form, where he takes increased damage. I recommend saving damage cooldowns for the sphere forms. Players affected by this large purple marker and AoE indicator should move away from others, including other marked players. Once that marker disappears, the player will need to move away from the next impact marker. These indicators will drop down a singularity fragment ad in that location. Should 2 ads drop down too close to one another, they will explode, doing high damage and affecting all players with damage down debuffs. Tanks will pick up the ads closest to them, and the raid will destroy them as soon as possible. As the fight progresses, more and more people will be targeted for these meteor markers, so be ready to spread and drop them around the platform appropriately. Them, and the raid will destroy them as soon as possible. As the fight progresses, more and more people will be targeted for these meteor markers, so be ready to spread and drop them around the platform appropriately. Eventually, Ozma will change form. If he is changing into triangle form, players will need to move off the rectangle sections of each platform. Ozma will blast this area for high damage and debuff any player remaining in that section. After the blast, players can return to the platform and continue damaging him. In triangle form, Ozma's evasion is increased. During this phase, Ozma will throw out bleeds on random players that will splash onto others nearby. To reduce the amount of healing required, have players slightly spread, and healers should be ready to dispel the bleeds as soon as possible. You will also target random players with the debuff Acceleration Bomb that will damage players if they move or do anything during the end of its duration. Once this debuff reaches 3 seconds and the dice countdown begins to happen over their heads, affected players need to stop moving until the debuff disappears, or else they will suffer high damage or even death. If Ozma turns into his cube form, players must first stack in as close as possible. His initial blast will hit and debuff anyone in the circular section of the platform. After this blast, the tank of each group will be targeted by this high-powered laser. To avoid cleaving the entire group, have them stand to one side of the platform while the rest of the group is on the other side. In this form, Ozma takes reduced damage. During this time, orbs will also spawn around the circular section of the platform and begin to move in a clockwise direction. Tanks should intercept these as they come, allowing healers the time to heal through each blast. These deal immense damage, so be ready with cooldowns. Remember that you're still getting blasted in the face by a laser, so it's best to let the balls hit you naturally instead of running too quickly into high damage. During this form, Ozma will cast Holy, which deals damage and has a slight knockback. Be careful to position yourself in such a way that you do not get knocked off the platform. When Ozma casts Black Hole, all players will be sucked into the next phase. Each alliance will be separated and will have to deal with mini versions of Atomos. At least one person will need to stand on each colored platform to unlock the Atomos for the next group. Everyone else will focus on destroying each Atomos and ads that spawn. Once your Atomos is down, you can jump down to fight Ozma Shade. Remember to leave a player on the colored pad if necessary. In this phase, when Ozma Shade casts Assimilation, players should turn their characters away. If you are hit by Assimilation, you'll have to stay turned away from Ozma Shade until your stack's clear. Facing Ozma Shade with Assimilation will gradually increase your stack, eventually trapping you into a jail that will need to be destroyed by everyone else. Players will also be marked by the same purple meteor markers. Spread these away from each other as necessary. This phase has an enrage timer, and Ozma Shade needs to be destroyed in this phase for players to exit this realm before the Doomsday timer finishes, or he will die. Once the Shade is destroyed, you will return back to the original platform where you continue your onslaught. At this point, you've seen every mechanic that will be thrown at you. However, these mechanics will happen with increased difficulty. As such, it is absolutely imperative that every single player is mindful of what mechanics are being thrown at them to reduce unnecessary damage. More meteor ads will drop down that need to be spaced around the platform appropriately. Tanks may also have to deal with ads while taking laser blasts and balls. The ray damage near the end of the fight can be insane, so healers be ready. All other players need to remember to handle each mechanic properly early and reduce excess damage. I cannot stress that enough. The fight will repeat until Ozma is destroyed. The last boss is Califisteri. Throughout the encounter, Califisteri will morph her hair into a giant blade on a specific side. This side will do a massive AoE with a very short cast time that will place an incredibly spicy bleed and do high damage on anyone caught on that side. To avoid this easily, players should stand on the opposite side of the hair blade or directly behind the boss throughout the encounter to easily and quickly dodge haircut to the correct side. Players also need to watch out for her cleave during this time. When the boss casts Extension, a few areas of the platform will form this purple AoE trap. Avoid this at all costs. Any player that triggers the trap will spawn a large hair trap that will suck in players in proximity. If a player is caught in the trap, it will begin to cast Garrote, ultimately killing anyone inside. Destroy the hair trap before this cast goes off to free the players inside. Better yet, all players should avoid this trap completely. If it spawns without anyone trapped inside, it will disappear on its own and can be ignored. When Califisteri begins drawing power from her jewel, a number of bijous will spawn around the room and begin to cast Recharge. Each cast that is allowed to go off will increase the boss's damage at the end of this phase. Destroy all of these as quickly as possible. During this time, players marked with this orange marker will be chased by an AoE blast from time to time, similar to that in World of Darkness. If you're marked up, run away from the group to avoid blasting others. Once all bijous have been destroyed or completed their cast, the boss will cast Dancing Mad, doing more damage the more bijou casts went off. At this point, Extension can also spawn living locks or flowers in different patterns. After a short time, these flowers will cast an AoE attack based on their form. Axe flowers will cast a mid-range ring AoE, while bulb flowers will smash down around them. Vine flowers will do long line AoEs across the arena directly in front of them. Getting hit by any of these attacks will place a vulnerability stack on you. The more you get hit, the higher your stack. You'll see these flowers in a few orientations. The first will be a mix of axe and bulb flowers. Run to an axe flower and stand on its stalk to avoid the attacks. The second possible orientation is a flower pattern of bulb flowers only. You'll notice a few flowers in the center of the room and 4 on the outer edges of the arena, with empty areas in between them. During this pattern, the boss will run to the center and begin to cast Penetration. This ability will either suck in players that are looking at the boss towards the center, or push away players that are not looking at the boss towards the edge. To handle this, players should turn from Penetration and position their characters in such a way to be pushed into the safe areas to avoid the bulb flowers when they slam down. The next possible pattern consists of vine flowers spawning around the outer edge of the room. To avoid the line AoEs of each one, it's easiest to run to the outer edge and stand next to one of them. The blast is fairly wide, so be careful not to stand too close. When the boss casts Depth Charge and kneels down in a random direction, make sure to avoid the area that she's in. This attack is immediately followed by Haircut, so be mindful of what side the hair blade is on so you don't find yourself in the wrong area after the charge. All of these mechanics will repeat until the boss is down. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time. Hi everyone, welcome to the visual guide for Dunscaith, the last 24-man raid made available by patch 3.5 in Final Fantasy XIV, The Far Edge of Fate. To keep these guides easily digestible, I've split this video into 2. If you're looking for the first 2 bosses, you're in the right place. If you're looking for the last 2 bosses, click here.
Hello again. How goes the effort? I thought you were Federation. You're supposed to be making peace. Okay. Fatum gets really passionate in Stellaris, doesn't she? There's a lot of passion there, Fatum. I have offered to take my pants off if it makes things more interesting. Just that bit more damage. I don't know if you could afford my premium rate, Phaeton, but I'll link you the details. I'll get back to you too. You'll get a 15% discount. Hey, you guys gotta eat.